have a good time whenever you drive. And, you know, hopefully you can spend about 5 or 10, maybe 15, even 30 minutes with me. And just enjoy your day, you know, afterwards. Um, anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the show. Welcome back, girl. You know, we don't, over here on this channel, we don't report local news. We report nationwide news. And I am definitely on your side. And, you know, me personally, I love reporting facts, not fiction.
What we're witnessing today is a result of left-wing indoctrination in our nation's schools and universities. Many young Americans have been fed lies about America being a wicked nation plagued by racism.
And let's congratulate our dude. Tyler Perry is a very influential person, and he's done a lot. And he's not only portrayed us in such a way that brings positivity, but he's portrayed us in such a way that normalizes us and allows us to be occupying a space. So for him to just create something at that magnitude is just really powerful. You know, not only did he give way to black voices and black characters and black actors and black companies, he gave away to everybody, you know, not only just to black people, but to white people. You know, he shed light on a lot of stuff, and through his comedic ways and, you know, through his informational ways and educational ways, he's placed a burden on people that requires us to just be better than what we are. And, you know, you know, I'm kind of proud that he reached billionaire status. You know, he's reached billionaire status, and I know from not only me but people, you know, that I know, it's very powerful because it's like, it's a one-up. Not only do we have a black woman that's a billionaire, we got a black man that's a billionaire, and you know, I wish they was kind of married, but you know, it's more than what we've been having. You know, the only really black billionaires that I knew of was you know, Oprah, Beyonce, maybe Jay-Z, right? You know, they really in a marriage, so is it really his money or her money? So, you know, and it's kind of good with all this going on and with all the chaos. It's kind of good to just see a black person just not be involved in all the negativity. That's actually just doing something that's positive, doing something that'll just motivate you to just be better than who you are. And you know, speaking of being better than who you are, we're gonna go ahead and talk about DC Nash. And you know, Raw, she finally, you know, came out the closet. You know, she came out the closet, and I'm kind of proud of that. Girl, she working her way through the bushes, girl. She's peeking through. Oh my God, she's peeking through. Listen, that's the LGBT. Listen, you might not get that, but it's the LGBT slang, wrong. You know, I'm just so happy though that she came out. You know. Because not too many black people want to do all that. You know, it's a lot, you know. It's definitely a stigma that, you know, you got to be a certain way. You got to portray yourself a certain way in order to, you know, advance in this society that we've constructed up. And, you know, it's kind of good to see somebody that's actually living in a full true color. And, you know, not just riding the wave and just, you know, going about their life this any type of way, you know, there's true to them, and I'm just kind of proud of that. Like, you know, she's done a lot of good work. I'm not gonna, you know, I ain't gonna lie, she did a good work. You know, might not be Tyler Perry good work, but she's done good work, girl. So, you know, good things to you, Niecy Nash, bro. Just keep on running. Keep on running, girl. Listen. Hopefully you don't get set up like Nancy Pelosi, girl. Because, you know, Nancy Pelosi, girl, apparently she had got set up. But what she didn't tell you, she set her own self up for that hair appointment that she had walked into. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I was reading it and she was like, well, I was going to such a hair appointment and such and such and such and such. And she was like, well, I didn't think they were going to record me. They got cameras in there, girl. You didn't think they were going to catch you marrying up. First of all, she done sat down and talked about the Antichrist himself and how he don't like to wear, you know, masks and how he don't protect himself and how he don't advocate for, you know, public health, and you go do something like that. So they kind of, Nancy, we don't need you an explanation, a deep explanation, and he set me up. You know. And speaking of getting set up, Trump trying to set us up with the IRS to fail. And we're going to talk about the deferred taxes. And the thing about the deferred taxes, it's supposed to last from September 1st to December 1st. Now, the only thing with deferred taxes, what it does in essence, it allows us to not have to pay taxes during this tax holiday. And, you know, after that, you know, that's when we don't pick up the taxes. Now, the only thing, you know, that I don't like is that they're not going to, they're just going to defer it. At this moment, we don't really know if they're going to forgive it, you know. Hopefully they do, you know. Hopefully. Because, you know, that most Americans, you know, don't really understand taxes and how taxes work. And, you know, me, you know, I'm kind of getting the gist of it, you know, especially going through real estate school and stuff like that. I got to know everything about taxes and stuff like that. So, you know, for the average American, they don't really understand how that works. You know, it can be a lot and it can be a burden, and especially when it's time to clear that check with the IRS, you know, they gonna want their money, and that's gonna have to come from somewhere. Now, I did hear of a few options that they might do. One might be they might just go ahead and forgive you and not, you know, make you pay that back. Two, they might double tax you, you know, after the tax holiday. Three, you know, they might just go ahead and defer that until, you know, the next tax season. So, you know, we still gonna keep our eyes open for that. You know, hopefully, you know, it goes as planned. You know, listen, Trump don't have the IRS calling my phone talking about, hey, we need you to pay your $10,000. Just because you don't want to show your tax returns don't mean I won't show mine. I'm gonna show mine. So, you know. Anyway, with that being said, bro, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you stayed, maybe you did, maybe you, hey, you know, it's up to you, bro. Completely up to you what you do with this video, you know. But I will catch you next week. You know, next week will be, what's today? The 4th. Next week might be a hormone update. I'm not sure how we gonna get into that. I might just get into that, bro. Depends on how I feel. But, you know, until next week, bro, I hope you kind of like and enjoy, and, you know, you take something away from this. Like I said, girl, we kind of had a rough start to the year. You know, we 8 months deep. Well, now 9 months deep. We 9 months deep. You know, it's time to bust the baby wide open. You know, you know, Labor Day is finally here. So it's time to go to the hospital and have this baby. Because, you know, at this point, we tired, you know, we just need a break, bro. But anyway, bro, I'm gone. You know, y'all have a good Friday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a safe weekend. Try not to do anything else while I'm gone. Until next time, I love y'all.